Hi everyone, it's me Angie. I'm back again. How are you all doing? I've come on to show you. I've been having a little play about, and you know what it's like. You see these things on YouTube and I just think, oh, I'll give that a bash. So anyway, I saved up my avocados and put the skins as I was using them in the freezer. And I thought, I watched a YouTube video. I think it was Carla from KC Creates. Hello, Carla. And she did some avocado dyeing, and a couple of other ladies, but I can't remember who they are now, actually mentioned that about avocado dyeing, and I thought I'd give it a go. So I brought up my avocado skins, and I saved one of the stones because I didn't realise you had to do the stones as well. Well, you can do the stones as well. So anyway, this is some of my avocado dyeing. It come out, some of it, it's all doilies and lace and everything. Some of it come out quite dark actually, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this, you know what I mean? And then other bits came out lighter, so I had all different shades of it. Some's really dark and some's really light, and I wasn't sure. I really wasn't sure, because I was like, it looks like a bit like tea stains. It was dingy, sort of. I thought it was one of these beautiful pinks and stuff like that. So anyway, it's grown on me a bit like fungus. Yeah, and I had I'm doing a swap, or 2 swaps this month, and one of the swaps was there's 3. You can do Greek goddess, alter a peg bag, or a shabby chic cushion. And so I thought, what shall I do? So anyway, for one of the ladies, which is Tammie, I thought, right, I'm going to use this because the colour sets were skin tones, which is anything can be a skin tone colour, right going from very, very dark right to very, very light. We all come in all different shapes and sizes and different colours, so I just thought, right, okay, so that leaves quite a big thing open for me. So I made a peg bag, and I'll show you the original one I made. This one I made, and then I liked it so much I kept it for myself, and then I thought, right, let's go back to the drawing board and make another peg bag. So this is the very first peg bag that I made. So here it is. Da, 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 da. So this is the peg bag, and I added all, as you can see, this is doilies that I've cut all the trims off and laid down, and it looked a bit like a t-shirt to me. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make it into a dress. So I added this bit on the bottom, which is really, really frilly. So it come out really lush, really lovely. This was a trim that I bought from Crafty Me shop. I think it was Crafty Me shop. Anyway, it was perfect on them. The colours were perfect. And then I had this doily, which was all nets. And I added it to it as a skirt at the bottom, and it's come out. I don't know if you can see it all actually. Let's lift this up a bit. Just lift you up a bit, folks. See if you can get it all in. So there's the top. And as you can see, I sewed some pearls on. I put this Chinese braid around. It's all like, obviously it's all pinks and browns and creams. And this was a doily that I had that was just a long doily, and I cut all the flowers out, and it had all this attached to it as well. So I put little stones in here. Stones, what are they called? Resin flowers. And then, yeah, and then I had this one. So it turned out, it sort of grew as it went. So there's my beautiful peg bag. So then I thought, right, okay, I like that. I really like that. So I'm going to keep it. So I thought, well, I'll have to go back to the drawing board and make another one. So as you can see, I made the peg bag from scratch. I used some canvas material that I had and made the peg bag on my sewing machine. And this is very similar. Let's move this out of the way. This is very similar. It's, this one's for Tammie. And it's the same sort of thing. I put some mesh on the back, and then I cut out, but I didn't have any more of those doilies, so I did a little skirt which is in this what do you call it, it's pleated, I don't know, it was just a bit of pleated material that I had. and the same, I used the same Crafty Me lace that I got from Crafty Me shop, but I actually embellished it all with little tiny gems, little Diamante gems, and I put stone, those are actually beads, they're just like bicone beads that I popped into the holes there. And I'll show you the back. On the back I did a little fringe, sort of matches in, so it's all like blushes and pinks and browns and creams, and I just absolutely fell in love with the avocado, to be honest with you. This little hanger I just covered, it was a little, one of the one I got, one of my grandchildren got some underwear from New Look, but it was a black hammer, so I just hanger, not hammer, I just snipped that down and then covered it in ribbon and then popped it in and then just glued it down. So it if you can see in there, it is a peg bag. It could be used as a peg bag, but it's also a little dress. So on the swap, where I had to do, you can stick or twist. So I decided to twist, and I ended up with the option was I had to add a bow to my project, and also to make another bow to go alongside it. So I just did a little, what's that called? Oh, my mind's gone absolutely blank now. What's it called? Oh, it'll come to me in a minute. It's not coming to me at all. What's that ribbon called? Seam binding, that's it. So I did a seam binding bow on there in that colour, and then I had to make another bow to go alongside my project, and I've got to find it now. So this is the one I did. I had a little bit of the material left from this skirt. There was a little bit of satin that was on the back of this because I cut it off, and a bit of seam binding and a little resin pearl in the middle. So that's the bow that to go alongside it. So that's my swap for Country Creational Swaps on Facebook for the lovely Tammie. And I've got another swap to do now, which I've already done. I've not finished it yet, but I can show you it. I'll show you where we are with it. In fact, I'm going to leave that and do it separate, because that is a separate swap. So yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, avocado dyeing, I highly recommend it. Some of the stuff come out absolutely beautiful. As I say, when I first did it, when I first dyed it, I was like, not really sure about this, but it's come out nice, hasn't it? Yeah, I really like it. And I've been cutting out like all the little circles and that, all the little crocheted flowers, just to use them as well. So yeah, I've had great fun with it. That was off a doily. I cut them all off so I can use them. So yeah, great. So I hope she likes it. I'm sure she will. If she doesn't, she probably won't tell me that she doesn't, but anyway, I'm hoping she likes it. So that's my swap for you, Tammie. And yeah, I'll come back soon and show you the other one, because my other swap partner is Colette this month. So I'll show you what I've made her. So speak to you later, folks. Bye for now. Bye, bye, bye.